In this example, I need to factor completely the trinomial x squared minus 13x minus 48. Well, what's the first thing we do with every factoring problem? We look to see, is there a greatest common factor between all three terms? Well, since the coefficient of the x squared is a 1, there's no numerical common factor. Not every term has an x, therefore there is no common factor in this problem. So what we do next is we compare it to ax squared plus bx plus c. A is the coefficient of the x squared term. What's the coefficient of this x squared? Well, we're too efficient to write it, but it's a 1. B is the coefficient of the x term. It is negative 13. C is the constant term. It is negative 48. So we multiply A times C. 1 times negative 48 is negative 48. I need two numbers that multiply to AC, or negative 48, and add to B, where B is negative 13. As my two numbers multiply to a negative, one of them has to be positive, one has to be negative, and since they add to a negative, the one with the bigger absolute value has to be the negative number. Hopefully these numbers come to you quickly, but if they don't, I'm going to show you a systematic method of finding them. I always start with 1 and the number. So 1 times negative 48 is negative 48. And what is the sum of 1 added to a negative 48? It's negative 47, not the number I'm looking for. Then I see if 2 divides into 48. Yes, so I'm going to get 2 times negative 24 is negative 48. And what's 2 plus a negative 24? It is negative 22, getting closer. Does 3 divide into 48? Yes, I'm going to get 3 times negative 16. And what's 3 added to a negative 16? 3 plus negative 16 is negative 13. Is that the number I'm looking for? Yes. So now, since A is 1 in this case, these are my two factors. So I'm going to have my two binomials are going to be x plus 3 times x minus 16. And now I have factored that trinomial. How can you check the answer? You can FOIL this out and you will get the original problem.